Hi, and welcome back to Dating Advice After Divorce. My name is Craig, and thank you for joining me. Today, we're going to be talking about asking somebody out. Okay, let's say that you have downloaded the app, you filled out your profile, you got good pictures of yourself, you wrote a nice bio about yourself, you're happy with the way that your whole profile is. Now you're out there and you're swiping right and left on people and stuff like that. You get to a point where you match with somebody. Okay, great. Now there's communication, a little texting back and forth, back and forth. Seems that things are going fairly well. You're like, oh, okay, great. Now what do I do? How do I handle this now? One thing you don't want to do is rush anything. You don't want to go too fast and seem too eager on stuff. But I'm also somebody that I don't like weeks and weeks of texting. That just kind of drives me crazy a little bit. So there's nothing wrong with you're texting back and forth. You're getting good responses from each other where you can offer and just say, hey, would you like to talk on the phone? She can say yes to this or she can say no to this. It's completely up to her how she wants to handle that. But I tell you what, there is such a huge difference going from texting to talking on the phone. You really get to see if there's a connection or chemistry there. And you can tell right away, hey, are we wasting each other's time? Not just you wasting her time. Are you wasting each other's time? Is there a connection there? Talk on the phone for a little bit. Doesn't have to be long. You might just be like, hey, can you just talk for a minute? And then next thing you know, you're like, wow, we just talked for an hour and a half. Things like that can just kind of happen. You're like, okay, wow, things went really well. We talked on the phone. That's great. Now you're ready to ask somebody out. My advice on this is to ask them out, be respectful of their time. Like I've talked about dating single moms, I've talked about it in other videos, be respectful of their time. Where you can't just be like, hey, do you just want to go out tonight? Hey, do you want to go out tomorrow? Unless they are completely single and don't have kids or any responsibilities, chances are they need time to plan on when the date is. So I suggest what you do is you say, would you be interested in going out? And you come back and go, yeah, that'd be great. That sounds really good. Go back to them with some options now. Not saying, okay, well, we're going to go here and do this. Give some options. What you want to do is you want to make sure that she feels completely comfortable. How many times I hear this? Thank you so much for making me feel comfortable. When I say, where would you like to go? We can go anywhere you feel comfortable. Because if you say, cool, I'll pick you up in my windowless van, chances are she's not going to dig that too much. If you say, hey, let's go for a 2-hour drive up north on our first date, chances are she's probably not going to do that either. But if you give some options of where to meet in a crowded area, it's going to really put them at ease. The thing is I know just from a guy's perspective, like we can meet anybody almost anywhere, anytime. It's just that fear is just not in us, right? Well, it's not the same with women. You can't just be like, oh, okay, let's just meet in this dark alley. They're going to be like, no, I'm not going to do that. So you got to think about that and be conscious of that. How would you like to meet at this restaurant or this restaurant or this restaurant? You give some options, different options. Or would you like to meet in this park? It's a very populated park, so they would feel comfortable with that if you were going to go for a walk or something like that. But just, saying, yeah, I know this place in the woods. How about we meet there at midnight? It's only a 2-mile drive in. They're not going to do that. So you really got to think about what, presenting some very, very comfortable options for them, because it shows that you have made the effort of thinking about them, making sure that they feel comfortable, and then they get to pick. You could be like, so what kind of food do you like to eat? Would you like to go to a bar? They would give the opportunity to say, no, I don't drink, or I'd rather not drink, or, oh yeah, I like this bar, or this bar. Great. How about we go to this place? What day would work best for you? Let them pick the day that works best for them. They know their schedule. They've got their kids. They've got things going on. We can do that date. Say, great. What's a good time for you? Because you don't want to make it where it's just convenient for you and you're like, oh, 6 o'clock. Well, and she gets off at work at 6. She's got to go home and get ready and get the kids and the babysitter and all that kind of stuff. Maybe 7 o'clock works for her, or 7:30, whatever it is. Just be flexible with it and give her options and say, okay, if that time works best for you, that sounds great. You're giving options, and you can always, later, date 2 and 3 and 4 is plan things out. Great. We can go do this, this, and this, and, plan things, and you're taking control and taking charge. You're taking charge, because I do believe that most people do enjoy that when you take charge of the situation. The first date, you are taking charge. You are asking them out, but you're letting them pick so they feel most comfortable with where it is. I will also say that if you do ask somebody out, I do believe that you are the one to pay for that date. So if you're wondering, oh, nowadays, how do you know who pays and all this kind of stuff, or should you split it and stuff like that? If you ask somebody out, plan on paying. If the bill comes and they reach over and grab it and say, no, let's split this, chances are that date did not go very well for them, and she has no intentions of seeing you again. Not always, but that's a pretty good indication that she did not enjoy that date whatsoever. Now, I'm not saying if she doesn't offer, like, hey, do you want me to pay for that? I'm talking if she grabs that bill and she's got her card out and she slaps that card down, like, nope, we're all set. Thank you. I'll pay for half. It didn't go very well for her. But anyways, so that's just a few ideas on going from texting, calling, talking, seeing if there's chemistry, seeing if there's connection, and then asking somebody out. So there you go. I hope that was helpful. And until I see you again next time, please be sure to like and subscribe and pass this along to anybody that you believe could benefit from this situation, because all I want to do is help as many people as possible through this dating process to help improve their lives and other people's lives. That's truly what my goal is to help as many people as possible. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Hi, and welcome to Dating Advice After a Divorce. My name is Craig, and thank you for joining me. What my channel is about is I want to help as many people as possible as they begin their journey in a new phase of their life, which is dating after a divorce. I want to help you in every step of the process. It could have been a long time since the last time you were out there dating, and a lot has changed. So that's what I want to help with. We're going to talk about everything from dating apps, good dating apps, bad dating apps, what to wear on a date, what to say on a date, places to go, fun things to do. We're going to talk about things such as, are you emotionally and mentally ready to be out there dating? We're going to cover everything, and we're going to have fun doing it, because I do believe that the dating process should be fun. You are out there trying to find somebody you want to spend your life with. So let's have a little fun as we do it. Something I'll always say is be yourself, be respectful, and have fun. And I truly believe that. So please be sure to like and subscribe and to share this with anybody you believe that could benefit. Anybody that might be struggling in this situation. This channel, I believe, will help them. So thank you very much, and I look forward to this journey that we're going to go on together.